plus précisément avec une marque chilienne qui s'appelle Falabella. Falabella, en fait, c'est l'histoire d'une marque de local shopping qui est devenue, en quelque temps, le leader de la distribution des services financiers dans la région. Et on va, dans la prochaine keynote, découvrir pourquoi et comment. Avant ça, je pense qu'une partie de l'intervention sera en anglais, c'est ça ? Donc, je vous encourage, si vous le voulez, à scanner les QR codes sur les écrans ou en sortie de escale, ce qui vous permettra, si vous ne l'avez pas déjà fait, d'avoir une translation simultanée de ce qui va être dit. La croissance par la tech, comment Falabella a transformé le retail en Amérique latine, c'est maintenant. Et pour cet échange, j'accueille sur scène Ariel Schabas, CTO, Digital Commerce and CEO de Falabella Retail, et François Sorel, rédacteur en chef de BFM Business. C'est à vous, messieurs.
Bonjour. Bonjour à toutes et à tous, je suis très heureux d'être là. François Sorel, je suis journaliste à BFM Business et je suis présentateur de l'émission Tech & Co tous les soirs. Nous allons partir en Amérique latine, découvrir une marque spécialiste du retail que je ne connaissais pas avant de préparer cette interview, qui s'appelle Falabella. Et je suis très heureux d'accueillir en fait son CTO. Il s'agit d'Ariel Schabas. Bonjour Ariel.
Bonjour.
You don't speak French?
I don't speak French.
So we made this conversation in English.
Sure, let's do it in English.
Et en fait, il faut savoir qu'Ariel est venu exprès pour vous, pour nous expliquer en fait cette belle histoire de Falabella et cette transformation. First question, Ariel. Let's start with the basics. For many people here in Europe, Falabella might not be that familiar. Could you tell us who you are as a group and what makes Falabella such a key player in Latin America retail, please?
For sure. So basically, Falabella is one of the biggest, largest retailers in Latin America. It started 130 years ago as a small shop. 130 years ago.
100? Okay.
Yeah, super long story. Started as a small shop. Now it's one of the...
In Chile?
In Chile. Expanded to the whole region. We have like a diversified presence across Latin America. We have a 13 billion revenue business there, and we have multiple business units. We have like a big footprint. Sorry.
Yeah.
Basically, we have department stores, home improvement, supermarkets. We have financial services, and we have malls. All that connected through a digital marketplace and one of the biggest loyalty programs in the region. So we have like an omnichannel footprint that makes us like a very specific player in the region.
Could we compare Falabella to French retailers?
Okay.
Or it's complicated?
It's difficult to compare because, as I explained you, we have many business lines, but we could say we have department store we can compare with Galeria Lafayette. Our marketplace could be something like the Cdiscount. We have supermarkets could be like Carrefour. So we have many business lines. That could be the comparison to French retailers.
Okay. Falabella has evolved from a traditional retailer into a true tech-driven platform. It's very interesting. What was the original vision behind that transformation, and how did you get everyone on board with it?
That is a good one. The vision was simple but ambitious, right? We wanted to become one unified ecosystem. That is the idea behind what we try to build. And we realized that it was not possible if we didn't connect seamlessly experiences to customers across, if you want to go to a store, to our e-commerce, have a financial experience of logistics. So the idea was to have like unified experience, and that was the idea. The challenge was, okay, then if we want to do this, technology can't be just a support function. It needs to be a strategic accelerator to have this digital ecosystem, and we cannot be just a omni-channel retailer. We also need to be a true digital platform. How to get everybody on board on this? We need to put business and technology together, same KPIs, same shared accountability, right? And shared product mindset on how to build this digital platform.
How many employees in Falabella?
More than 100,000 employees in the region.
It's gigantic.
Big. It's gigantic, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And what is the turning point, this moment when you realize we have to become a tech company first?
Oh, okay, that happened for sure. There was a turning point was during the pandemic. because when pandemic started,
2020.
2020, yes, yes. We started our transformation before because we realized also with the entering of Amazon and Mercado Libre that is similar to Amazon in our region. But when the turning point was during the pandemic, we said we need to accelerate this because our physical footprint was not enough. So we need to become a true technology-driven company.
You invested heavily in data, cloud, and API-first approach. Looking back, what were the key technology choices that really made a difference in your journey?
Okay, there were three, I would say. The first one was being cloud first, because what we did there was build our cloud native platform in the cloud. We are using Google as our main cloud, and that gave us scalability, speed and flexibility to implement all this transformation. So the first one was this cloud first approach. The second was to build this modular microservices architecture that allow us to build components that give us speed and flexibility to build customer journeys, new business models, and etc., and become like a true platform. And finally, we see treat data as a product, not as just as an input for doing dashboards or decisions, as a product, embed it into the platform, and then have intelligent systems to operate, to give experiences to the customers, and etc. Those were the three.
How many countries operate Falabella today?
Sorry?
In how many countries do you operate?
We operate in 7 countries: Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, and Chile. That is the main one.
It's not brands and cultures between these countries.
Yeah. No, it's not the same. Okay, what we do to keep unify what we do, but also support diversity is, first, we have a centralized platform approach where we build this digital platform. We have a platform for digital commerce, one platform for supply chain, one for finance, for loyalty. Those are centralized platforms that gives us a way to unify our technology and operate efficiently across the region. But that is combining a federated model to dedicated teams that give local autonomy. So you have country execution allowed on that. So you combine centralized platforms, but dedicated teams that give some flexibility. This is a federated model.
Could you explain, please?
You don't have audio.
Attendez, est-ce que ça marche? Oui, ça marche. Bon, j'ai mon micro qui marche une fois sur deux.
Maybe the other one.
Est-ce que ça marche là? Oui, ça marche. Formidable. Customers are different in Latin America. What is the difference between customer of all the brands?
The difference of the customers of all the brands, I would say that you have like different journeys and different kind of customers. When you have fashion, you have some kind of customers that are looking for inspiration, that are looking to have like a more specialist experience. Where you're looking for customers that are go to the brands of home improvement, they want to do projects. There are a lot of pro customers. There are B2B angle of that business. When you go to grocery, it's all about price, about having the right assortment with the right price. The customers are they want to have like very good prices and very good assortment. So those are the key difference between our brands.
Falabella was one of the early omni-channel pioneers in the region. From your experience, what would be your main piece of advice to your European retailer trying to master online-offline integration today?
Okay, my advice are, I would say, in 3 levels. The first one at a more like a journey level is customers don't care if they are reaching you through a store, to e-commerce, etc. They just want to get a seamless and memorable experience. They want to have a really good experience. So first, provide that one that doesn't separate between something that is offline, online. You should give an experience that continues between any channel they reach. There may become new channels now in this world that is coming with AI. People will reach your brands even through LLMs, ChatGPTs, and etc. So you need to provide unified experience regardless of the channel, not just physical or e-commerce. We have more channels. That is in the side of the experience on the journey. And I will say more in the foundations. And advice for true omnichannel is have one customer identity one technology platform across your channels, and also, I would say, one that data vision of that customer, right? If you master those three, you will be able to have a good omnichannel. And I would say the third one, to just give another advice, is treat your stores not only as sales floors that sell what is there, treat as fulfillment centers and micro fulfillment centers and experience centers.
So let's talk about AI, because it's
We have
AI it's everywhere, and I think it's here in Falabella. How is Falabella using AI to improve the customer experience through recommendation engines, chatbots, search tools, and personalization?
Oh, we are doing a lot of things. I will go through customer journeys we are trying to do in many. We're trying to improve customer experience in the search, as you were asking. For example, combining what is a hybrid approach. We have a classical text search, but we are going through a semantic search, trying to have more contextual searches. And more also including now, we are trying to put conversational experiences in the search to find easier the products. In recommendations, we're using AI to provide multiple ways with embeddings that we use Gemini and other tools to generate embeddings and vectorize our products, our customer behavior data. And what we try to give is different kind of experiences for recommendation based on AI, because it's not only about if it's a similar product. For example, in our different businesses and brands, we can give you like shop the project, shop the look if you're looking for inspiration. So we have many kind of recommendations that AI is very useful because you can combine all this and give a really personalized experience. In checkout, what we are trying to do is also understand what are the customer preferences for fulfillment, for payment. So we provide a good promise. We provide like dynamic payment financial options. So there we have also with AI a lot of things to do. And to not extend too much, I will say in post-purchase, we have a very good AI implementation that gives us efficiency, a very good customer experience that we are doing WhatsApp. In Latin America, people use a lot WhatsApp for support, and we use AI to directly reply to the customers and solve. 70% of the contacts are resolved by AI. It's 24/7 how they resolve. That's an improvement for customer experience, and are fast to resolve. Have all the customer context and don't take time to switch into systems and then reply to the person and ask again information. So we have a very good CSAT and NPS, and we are of course not scaling in people reply. So this is a good implementation.
AI chatbot is okay. Is it work chatbots AI today?
At least for, I would say, for post-purchase, for customer care, are worth. This case I'm saying to you, we have same good indicators in NPS, CSAT, and we are seeing efficiencies. I think more in the findability aspect, purchase funnel,
it's not.
Chatbots is not that good.
Yeah.
It's slow. You need to provide the context. So what we are exploring there, more than chatbots, as I was saying in the beginning, is conversational experiences. How you can have through the customer journey that today is very standard, help the customer through conversational experiences. For example, if you are searching something you don't find, you can ask, okay, you are searching this. For what do you need? So we can bet as how to say, augmenting the experience more than saying now go to the chatbot, because customers are going to come, if they want to do a research, they will do in their own chatbots, in their ChatGPT, or if you use another one. So it doesn't work to, now we use Falabella chatbot. The idea is how I can augment your experience.
Do you work with OpenAI?
We work with OpenAI, but we work mostly with Gemini.
Gemini?
Yeah, from Google. We use Vertex and
What is the best for you?
Oh, it switches all the time. Every day it changes. But I think it will depend on the case, right? Those are good for some things. If you see now Nano Banana for images from Google, amazing. There are many, depends on the case, I would say. But and also I will say it's better to try to use one, maybe not the best, but start to implement in AI more than trying to get the best and all the time analyze a lot. Better to implement.
Ariel, and what about your teams inside the company? How is AI changing the way your people work in logistics, planning, customer service, or even productivity in general?
Okay, yeah, we are doing a lot. For example, I will tell you catalog production. We used to have big teams for catalog production for e-commerce. Now we're implementing AI. We're reducing the amount of work and time needed to enrich products, do quality control, etc., prove the right attributes. That is one that is changing a lot how they work. Instead of downloading Excels, putting content, uploading, or having tools to do that, now we're using AI directly for that. Marketing is having a super switch on how we create, customize banners, ads, and etc. for customer care, we have copilots. We used to have scripts that people need to learn. So now we accelerate how customer care assistants can be productive fast, and they have copilots to help them. In logistics, we do planning. We planning in how we prepare our warehouses, and also how we do routing for delivering products. So we're switching a lot how we work. And I was forgetting one that is internally for technology, copilots for coding, orchestrating our delivery flow. That is also generating a lot of productivity, and we're delivering very fast now.
Yeah. Falabella handles huge amounts of customer data. How do you strike the right balance between data-driven personalization and customer trust and privacy? Because it's very important, privacy across different countries and regulations.
Oh, that is a good one. Yeah, we treat trust as a product. We have we like centralized platforms that also have flexibility for local, but we have one identity and consent platform that holds all consents and interaction with our customers. We have a strict data governance, yeah? And what we do also, still in this framework, is allow local regulations to be applied in this centralized platform, so we can manage regulation for different countries, etc. But it's all about also to be transparent to the customer. Which concepts are you acquiring, what information you have, how do you anonymize? We also anonymize information from the customers.
One question about sustainability. Technology can also be a force for good. How do you integrate sustainability and social responsibility into your tech initiatives?
Okay, Falabella has a very good score in ESG and etc. And we also think a lot about that. In our tech initiative, we introduce a lot about the carbon footprint of our logistics. So when we do the route optimization, etc., we try to put in our technology initiative how that reduce the carbon footprint. We have a lot of initiatives in our e-commerce angle on how we foster circular economy, reusability. We have like fairs for selling used products. We have an exchange program for electronics. And our marketplace, thinking in the social angle, allows like participation from very small sellers that gives accessibility to markets. So for us, sustainability is a big angle of what we do.
One question about the past. If you could start this digital transformation all over again, what could you do differently today? Or
what I will do differently
you have made the good choice, maybe.
What I will do different is start before all this transformation in building a cloud platform that is flexible. We should have started faster, try to build a digital platform, be tech-oriented, not just saying we are omni-channel because we were offering pickup in store. That was not the truth. So we should start faster, on that. And I would say that something that took us a lot of time, so we should have done it more strict and more with a lot of push, is the cultural angle. When you do transformations, like culture, it's a strategy for breakfast. That is something that happened to us. Took a few years to get where we are today. So I will try to push harder, product mindset, iterate fast, test and fail fast and continue. These kind of things that are cultural, super important to know like a big project and then fail.
Let's talk about the future for the end. Looking ahead 5 years, how do you see the future of retail in Latin America? What role will technology and AI play in that evolution?
I think Latin America won't be different than the rest of the market because disruptions now are faster and faster, and with AI is happening everywhere. So Latin America will be there like the rest. And I think first, hyper personalization. Future is going that path. With AI that is happening, customers want to have all the context used to have like the product that they find, the communications that brands do with them. So hyper personalization, the first one. I would say the second one, AI augmentation. As I was saying, how you give this companion to the customer journey to like really augment their experience, not only in digital, in stores, when they are receiving a product, when they are interacting with anything that we do in our stores. And I think those are one of the main ones. And the third one I will say is how like fulfillment. Fulfillment, like you should look logistic the best. Always, but more now than ever, that people even may not even buy in your site, just ask to the chat, give me something, you need to deliver fast. So doing fulfillment very good is super important. So I think you should use AI to automate your processes and to delight the customer. That's for sure.
Last question, Ariel. You are donc in Latin America and Europe. Is it interesting for you, Europe?
For us, it's interesting. We're evaluating how to expand our brands to Europe. It's like very similar in some. Latin America has a culture that also have like a legacy from Europe.
Way of thinking.
The way of thinking also. So we are evaluating how to grow our company to new markets. So Europe is one of those. And we are here because we look to how Europe does retail.
In France?
Maybe. What is good for Falabella in France is Falabella, the biggest business is in fashion. So for us, France is an inspiration. So who knows in the future?
Okay, thank you very much, Ariel.
Thank you. Thank you to all.
Ariel Schabas, donc, le CTO de Falabella. Je trouvais très intéressant de découvrir cette réussite donc, latino-américaine. Merci beaucoup, Ariel, et bon séjour à Paris, puisque Ariel reste quelques heures ici. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.